में ज़िमनी इलेक्शन जॉर्ज गैलवे रुकने पार्लियामेंट मुंतखब हो गए हैं। कहा कि मेरी फतह फ़लस्तीन की निहत्ते मुसलमानों की फतह है। वज़ीर आज़म ऋषि सुनक और लेबर पार्टी के लीडर सर कीयर स्टार्मर की पॉलिसियों पर कड़ी तनकीद। मीडिया रिपोर्ट्स के मुताबिक बाएं बाजू से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले जॉर्ज गैलवे ने रॉचडेल से नशिस्त 12,335 वोटों से जीती है। दूसरे नंबर पर डेविड टोले आए हैं जिन्होंने 6,638 वोट लिए हैं। लेबर पार्टी के साबिक उम्मीदवार अजहर अली चौथे नंबर पर आए। वोटिंग टर्नआउट 39.7% रहा। जॉर्ज गैलवे 7 बार रुकन पार्लियामेंट मुंतखब हो चुके हैं। जियो न्यूज़ के नुमाइंदे हारून मिर्ज़ा को इंटरव्यू में जॉर्ज गैलवे ने अपनी कामयाबी को सियासी ज़लज़ला करार दिया और कहा कि फ़लस्तीनी और कश्मीरियों का दोस्त आज बरतानवी पार्लियामेंट पहुँच गया।
Well, a political earthquake took place here tonight, not just our crushing victory. We beat Labour by 10,000 votes, a 10,000 majority over Labour. We came in double the vote of the second place candidate. So it was a political earthquake for me, for us in the Workers' Party, but also because the second place candidate was an independent, Mr. David Tully, who trounced Labour and the Conservatives also. So this is the first time in all British history that a by-election has taken place and both of the main parties in the country were crushed. If that doesn't tell you that the landscape is shifting in British politics, I don't know what would tell you. The mainstream journalists, as they call themselves outside, don't seem to want to grasp the fact that the two cheeks of the same backside, Labour and the Conservatives, got a real good spanking tonight, from which they'll find it difficult to recover. Now, of course, my duties go beyond Gaza, but Gaza is a genocide, and you can't ignore a genocide. That's what's called a Holocaust denier, if you deny a genocide. And so when I go into Prime Minister's questions on Wednesday, I'll be on my feet. And if chosen by the Speaker, and I expect to be as a by-election victor, I'll let Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer know in no uncertain terms the mandate I have to speak for the millions of people in this country who demand an end to the slaughter. Since you and I last spoke, thousands of people have been killed. And we only spoke less than a week ago. The Flower massacre alone has massacred 104 people as they queued for flour, for bread. They were massacred while they stood there. One of the gravest massacres in the world since the Second World War. But nobody in Parliament is speaking, at least clearly enough, powerfully enough, about this. And the millions in the country who want to hear someone in Parliament express their feelings and their point of view now have a friend in me.
George, you've been also very well known by the good friend of Pakistan. There's a mini Pakistan. We call it Rochdale is a mini Pakistan. A lot of Pakistanis and Kashmiri communities are living here in the Rochdale. So in Kashmir, there's also innocent people that are dying over there as well. So are you going to raise the voice for them as well?
You know, if I'd been a supporter of India and Israel rather than Pakistan and Palestine, I'd probably be sitting in 10 Downing Street right now. But I could do no other than support Pakistan, support Kashmir, support the Palestinian people, support the downtrodden, the people who are occupied, the people who are repressed. And you know, the Kashmiri people have suffered virtually exactly the same fate as the Palestinian people, have given almost exactly as many martyrs, and have continued the almost exact forms of resistance that the Palestinian people have been forced to engage in. So, as the founder of the National Lobby on Kashmir, back in the 1990s, I first spoke in Kashmir in 1990. So 34 years ago, I spoke in Muzaffarabad You can see it on YouTube. I look rather different and sound rather different, but it's really me. And I'll continue, of course, to speak up for the unity of Pakistan, for democracy in Pakistan. I hold the two highest civil awards, Hilal-e-Quaid-e-Azam, Hilal-e-Pakistan. The first of those was given for my work on the restoration of democracy in Pakistan. And I intend to continue to work for the restoration of democracy in Pakistan. And the second was given for my work on Kashmir. I intend to continue working for Kashmir.